And I think we're back. Hopefully. So, yeah, everything seems stable right now. I've been loaded in for a little bit, but I was trying to get my train to cooperate because I'm currently fighting with the link bug in Railcraft right now. Nobody's entirely sure why. For some reason, depending on how you move relative to your trains, it will occasionally de-link carts when it shouldn't. And unfortunately, there's not really anything that can be done about it right now, other than pray. So, but once we get this last cart linked up, we'll be good to start rolling again. Mono is online. Yeah, I'm bumping a fork apparently. No, I should have moved that dish earlier. And he went somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but he went somewhere. And actually gonna fly down here and set up the end bit, or the turn while I'm thinking about it. But Mono went ahead and declaimed the chunks around the village. So when we get the line set up, I'll probably head back, grab some materials, and we can start working on the station. Which will be an excellent chance to show off the bits of the signaling system that are implemented in Railcraft, and how I've got my station set up. I'm probably going to do a few more coke ovens on Mono's setup than I did on mine. Just in the interest of better throughput for the fuel processing. And I'll probably add more to mine eventually at some point. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with these bloody guardians as well, because they're getting kind of annoying. So yeah, that's what's on the table. Let me just let Mono know that stream should be back. Ooh, little lag. Okay, and boop. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Whoop. It would work better if I didn't disengage the glider, wouldn't it? Okay. I'm probably going to stop for a minute and sleep while I've got a chance. Hope the train's okay. That's hilarious. The blasted sleeping bag has better armor than the... Actually, I suppose I don't have a chest plate on right now, do I? Because I wanted to show off the Railcraft overalls. They're supposed to protect me from the dangers of... What exactly does it say? The dangers of track working. I think it prevents me from getting swished by trains. The death message from last stream indicated that. And, you know, I think they work pretty well with my skin. So, you know, figured we'd give it a try. There should be a train here. The train's not coming because the chunk unloaded, didn't it? That's probably what's going on. Train shouldn't be out of anything. Alright, here we go. Don't stand in front of the train. cool. Awesome. I can fly! And the train, it... if you can hear me, Mono, um, Dark actually gave me a flux controller and a flux storage, so I've been running on mine. I may hook up eventually. Right now, I'm trying to... I know it wasn't you, Mono. They do weird stuff sometimes. I was complaining about it earlier. Alright. Dear. Have to get on braking on this thing as soon as possible. Alright, so that's going again. Finally. Alright. It occurs to me, if I just keep building things that benefit the server, eventually I'm just gonna hit a point that I no longer need to build anything, because everybody will build it for me. What did I just pick up? Oh, it's just a regular old egg. Okay. So he just sent me a... Oh dear. Somebody just sent me the knife-wielding tentacle video and with with the caption, "Is this what being an engineer is like?" Which I was in college. I'm in college for engineering, so and the only response that I have to that is just yes. And the blasted carts again. It doesn't make any sense either because it's not all of them either. Oh. Okay. That's it. Actually, we could probably kick that up a little faster for right now. There we go. And this appears to be our top speed. So, yep, that happens, unfortunately. And now we wait. But, yep. Chicken, get off the tracks. I'm probably going to look into setting up a token system for handling intersections for a while, since signaling isn't quite ready yet. I don't entirely know exactly how hard that's going to be to implement, so I may not do it everywhere, but I'm probably going to do it at my station and the main junction there. For those playing along at home, that's a bad phrasing. For anybody who's actually curious how the layout of this is going to work, this over here is A line. This is B line. This is going to be spawn line. And basically, A line's going to run past here. Eventually, it's going to hook up with Hollow and Dark over there. I think they're still sharing a base. I don't know. Whoever's base that is currently. And B line runs over here across the ocean. It's going to connect over to Mono's village. And possibly out further if there's anybody else out that way. I'm not entirely sure who's where. So, when I get more material set up, I'm gonna send out letters to everybody on the server and say, hey, if you have a base that you want connected to the railway, you need to tell me where it is. Guardian, please. How far is that? Okay, it's still good, 620 meters. Okay, we have time. I feel like my streams are... Excuse me? What? You want to explain what just happened? Okay. Oh. I thought I... Whatever. Dirt. Dirt back here. Dirt. I'm not getting... Oh, just the undercutter? Okay, yeah. Cool. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll idle you. We'll break that link. And that link. Yep, they're already delinked. Okay. Grab the undercutter. Attempt to pick this gravel up. I have a shovel. What am I doing? I do have inventory space for gravel. Okay. I forgot that this armor gives me water breathing. That's a beautiful benefit, actually. Okay. Slap that on. That should help. Okay. I'm out of dirt in my inventory. Okay. Not a big deal, though. Slap that down. And that. Okay. Bump you forward just a touch. There we go. I can fit the undercutter back down now. The worst part was I was preparing for that eventuality before the blasted, or before the server disconnected me. Come on. Alright, what else over here again? Block of sand. Block. Dirt. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab some more, but we have time. That's the important thing. I flew too far away and unlinked my train again, didn't I? I bet it did. Nope. Nope, it actually linked. Which means the chunk stayed loaded. Okay. Cool. Nah, it's fine, Mono. I didn't tell you. It's all good. Like I said, I was working on doing it myself before I ran into those network issues, or before the server freaked out on me earlier. So, it's all good. Don't worry about it. If memory serves correctly, there are actually trains that do this exact same thing in real life. They're significantly larger, but they're kind of cool. I thought it dropped a car again because it lagged. take a quick nap, just, next to the train tracks. Hey, rice. Eventually, I think it was Minimad who had mentioned that they were gonna attempt to help me. Oh, am I out of gravel? Am I out of gravel? I'm out of gravel. Actually, I'm not out of gravel, but the undercutter's out of gravel. Okay. Wait, reverse, back it up. Okay. Well, if you're the farthest base out model, that'll be nice. That means I won't have to run past there much further. I should have made a work cart's what I should have done. Could have just compressed all this stuff and not had to worry about it. I have an email. Oh yeah, the treated wood parts on Tinker's Construct for Immersive Engineering doing weird things. I think. Did this one do it? No, that's gotta be 1.11 then. This one, no, osmium does it, I think. And when I hit something with this one, or whenever this one levels up, it does the thing where instead of saying Alamite broadsword, it says material.alamite.name broadsword, which that one I think is more of a bug with the Tinker's Tool leveling, not interacting right with plus TIC. But actually, no, Alamite's still a native Tinker's metal, I think. I don't know. It's definitely a bug with that mod though, not with any of the rest of them. I'm not entirely sure why somebody reported that one to Immersive Engineering's issue tracker. Which I get those notifications because I contributed computer support code. So I'm waiting for that to break. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Whoop. Where'd I put my wand? I had a wand. Don't tell me I put it in a chest. Did I manage to put it in a chest? I bet it. Nope, there it is. Looked right at it. I'm making it gravel because I think it looks cool. I do it with the Railcraft crushed obsidian, but I don't think we have a recipe for that. Crusher, yeah. That and I don't know. Railcraft generally uses two. Part of the reason I'm making it gravel is I did it with the tunnel bore. I did part of it with the tunnel bore, which when it lays down um, bedding material, it will accept gravel or crushed obsidian. Which, like I said, I don't think that there's a recipe for that. There's not. The crushed obsidian prevents mob spawns, which would have been nice, but it's not in the game yet. So, gotta take what I can get. Oh dear. There we go again. Didn't even phase the train. That's beautiful. Whoop. Okay. So, how do I get those back? Um, you know what? We're just gonna waypoint that and deal with it later. Plastic Guardians. Okay. You'll have to come back through and pick that up when I actually have something to put the stuff in. So. Oh, I bet. I bet the Guardians would be a pain for you, Mono. Are they considered hostile mobs or passive mobs? Do you know? I'd think they'd be hostile, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So. Okay. So if they're classified as hostile mobs, then the immersive powered lanterns should stop that. So. There we go. Oh, dear. Wait. Wait. Knock that off. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. And boop. Right. You stupid guardian. Is there a track under that? I think there is. Yep. Cool. Try to build a station over here. Yeah, that'd work. actually did significantly better on fuel and water than I expected it to. Made it all the way from my base over to here. I can't... There we go. Say I can't fly? What? But now my flight's back. Okay. So, really, the other thing I can do is I could just shade this entire island here down to 64. And build it here. I might do that. Might do both. Okay. I should probably quit wiggling my mouse to gesture at things before I accidentally give somebody a seizure. Okay. So, we actually did pretty good on track, too. That didn't take anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Which is questionable, but I guess I overestimated my track estimates. So, let's see. I guess what we can do is we can go ahead and flatten this area out down to Y64. I don't actually know why I was doing things at Y level 64. It just kind of happened. Yep. I don't know why the actually additions drill does that. If you got the 5x5 augment in it, if it's not at least 3 tall, it doesn't like to multi-drill for some reason. And that's the message notification again. Whoop. I knew better. I just talked about how it has to be at least 3 tall, and what I do, I only made it 2 tall. Okay. So. The thing I really need to do is I need to get an immersive engineering mixer up so I can do concrete in higher volumes. Actually, I could probably set that up soon-ish. What time is it? Yeah, I could probably do that on stream. That's not that hard. I think I have most of the engineering blocks. No, I don't, actually. I have pistons programmed, though. So... Okay. Give me just a sec here. Okay, there we go. That actually goes down to 60. Which is amusing because, yeah, that's what we'll do. I have a wand. Why am I doing this? There we go. Alright. Okay, cool. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's see. Works too, I guess. Cool. And that villager's probably wondering what in the bloody heck I'm doing. Of course, honestly, if there was a guy that came out and just kind of like terraformed in front of my backyard, I'd be a little confused as well. So, that's fair. I won't hold him back for that one. I can understand that. Oh dear. Alright, and people are calling for me, so I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go see what they want and grab something to drink. So, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go stand in one of these buildings. Alright. I am back. I'm sorry about that. People were talking to me about certification stuff, and I had to hit the restroom. So. Yeah, if I was on Twitch and I had monetization enabled, I could go through and I could have actually started a commercial break, but I don't have. I never really set up monetization. One, because I'm not really doing this for the money, I'm just doing it because I felt like doing it. And two, taxes are annoying enough as it is. I don't really need the extra income on there to have to deal with. Whoop. Missed the door. Okay. And have lunch. Okay. Cool. I keep forgetting I can fly. Alright. Shoot, this is 63 that I'm on, not 64. Crud. It was really funny, because when I came to the iLabs TNG pack, I came from Sky Factory 3, and I had this premium armor, and I was flying everywhere. In the very beginning, I'm trying to fly everywhere. And then in the end, I finally got used to the fact that, okay, I can't fly anymore. Just don't bother. And I have flight again. Yeah. Okay, boop. Trying to get all this shaved down. What was... Everybody else sees the zombie in the glowstone armor just kind of like pogoing over there trying to get the villagers in the hut, right? I'm not the only one that's seeing that. Yep, there he is again. Yep, he's trying. He's trying. It's actually interesting the way that his padding is simultaneously saying, hey, I should be in the water, and hey, I should kill those. That's beautiful. I think I was actually about to say that I think he's eventually going to burn to death just because he keeps popping out of the water. And apparently I was right. So, okay. Since there's 3 people here right now. Not entirely sure who's here aside from you and me, Mono. Not that it particularly matters, I'm just curious. Alright. Lumber axe. Tree. Go away, tree. Thank you for your contribution to the cause, tree. It's a shame we can't compress flint in this pack. That was very useful. I wanted to balance that too. Okay. Compressed blocks are one of the best inventions in modded Minecraft. Probably up there with the item transport pipe and enabling creative flight. That and area mining. Okay. The villagers have emerged. That guy looks really weird from here. He looks really weird up close. Oh, is he one of those shady merchants? Yeah, he is. Can't interact with him for some reason. Not sure if I'm doing something wrong or what. But Okay, cool. Got that taken care of. Got this mostly flattened out. So... cool. Alright. What we'll do now is find where home is, which is that general direction. And head off, dump some of this, and start grabbing the materials that I'm going to need for the station. Which is a lot of treated wood, a lot of sheet metal, and yeah. Because I know for a fact I don't have enough track to make it back right now. Oh yeah. I forget that sprinting actually takes effect in flight. Thank you for that, Mono. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hopefully we don't lag out too much. Uh-oh. Okay. It's trying. I'm just not going to touch anything for a minute. Give it a second to load some chunks in. Okay. There we go. Cool. Server, I believe. You can do it. I know you can. Server, please don't. It's going to do the thing again, isn't it? Okay. Just sit still for a second, let it stabilize some. Okay. Cool. Alright, have fun with that, Mono. Hope you sleep well and have as good a time as you can at whatever it is that you have to be up in 7 hours for. Okay. So... Minecraft, please. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. I forget where I put my manual now. It's in here? Probably out there. Should be out there anyway. Oh dear. This is not a good time to develop pickups. Yep, there's the manual. Okay. So... let's see, on construction... see... multi... okay, yeah, that's just the... those are the breakdowns for the things like the generator blocks and all that. I'm like, those were listed on their own little thing. Okay. Let's see, the tank is 34 sheet metal. And the silo is 50 sheet metal. So altogether that's 84 sheet metal, I think? Okay. That probably does not divide into a nice number, does it? But it doesn't. Actually, it should be 21. Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah. So, cool. That's doable. Oh dear. Well, that was interesting. There we go. Let's see. I was going to set up a mixer, wasn't I? Okay. See, that would be heavy machinery. Mixer. So what do we need for that? 5 steel scaffold, 3 fluid pipe, 1 redstone engineering block, 4 light engineering block, 4 iron sheet metal, and 1 steel fence. I don't entirely know why it's classified as heavy, but okay. We'll probably set that up on the surface, I think. Too far. Leg. Come on, leg. There we go. Little bit too far. So, how are we doing for... I've already forgotten what I needed. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. I need 5 steel scaffold, 3 fluid pipe, 1 engineering block. Okay. So, for now, we'll deposit all this. Okay. So, let's look at the... Let's also turn off JEI auto synchronization. We said we need 1 of these. Should have the materials for. 4 of these guys, which require these. 2, 3, 4. And... Doot, doot. And I'm gonna cough. There we go. Mute the mic, save you guys' ears from that. What else did we need? 5 steel scaffold, steel fence, and iron sheet metal, and 3 fluid pipe. Okay. So... Let's make 11 of those. We're just gonna end up making 12, but oh well. There's 1 steel scaffold, which I'm gonna want a few of anyway. I need to make sure I have steel chickens down. I'm not sure they didn't die during the great clucking escaping that happened a while back. Okay, there's my scaffolding. We said I need a fence. That means that that's the other way around. Which I suppose it would be, because that'd be a fence gate, wouldn't it? Steel fence. Gone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to actually build that crafter I was gonna build so I can get plates automated too. Oh dear. That's not what was supposed to be there. Oh, server, don't do this. Okay. It seems to be they're gonna stay where they're supposed to be now. Hopefully. And I missed. Of course I missed. How would I miss? There we go. So let those squish and come back over here. I can just see the stream out of the corner of my eye. It's very disconcerting. Okay, grab some plates as they come off the thing. There's my sheet metal. And we'll give it a minute or two to get the other. Okay, cool. There's that, which is good. Okay. See, I needed a crafter. Whoop. The refined storage crafter. Advanced processors. Okay. So I need iron. Still not in the greatest place on diamond, but I'll get diamond chickens going eventually. I'm probably gonna do that off stream. But yeah. Is anybody actually here? Apparently there's me here. Oh well, that's fine. People show up or they won't. The iron, got that. Need silicon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that. So that can go there. Got those. Oh dear. There you go. Stay on top of it so I don't cough directly into the mic. Okay. You okay there, buddy? That was interesting. And we'll throw these in first. Let's see, I'm gonna need a glowstone and a quartz. Jeez, 5.8k quartz. That's a lot of quartz. That was interesting. Processor. There we go. Cool. And of course, it's gonna start doing the thing again. Why wouldn't it? It'd be too easy if it didn't, right? Open this if that'll help. Okay, so I can open that. I can open... Nope. What do I gotta do? Okay, that seems to have worked. I don't know why if I craft it in my inventory it doesn't work sometimes. I think destruction goes there, construction goes on top. Yes, it does. Cool. And we'll get that set. Well, I said that. Get you set down. Smack you with a wrench a few times. Interesting. There we go. Alright, cool. Then we'll get a pattern. Oh, I'm short glass. Okay. Oh, dear. And what we can do is we can pop up here, cook some glass up for the pattern. And there's actually glass right there in that crafting station on my left. And then we can go and set up the mixer. And go through and if I've got the mixer set, I can make concrete, and while I'm building the mixer, once I've got this pattern made, I can start my sheet metal pressing, which really I suppose would be start the metal plates pressing because I'm not really, I don't have a pattern for the sheet metal itself, but over here to processing pattern encoder, clear that one out, Throw that up there, throw that there. Come back, throw this one in the system. I love immersive engineering so much. Please? 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 Game Y, what do I gotta do? Maybe if I interact with the chest to do it, that'll work. There we go. That's better. Cool. Come over here. Grab my iron plate. And come over and throw it in the processing pattern encoder. And boom. And ooh. Lag a little bit apparently. Yeah, those chickens are breeding close to the fence and that's how they're getting out. Let's see. So we said, really I want 2 silos, don't I? Because I want to do a, yeah, I think I want to do a silo before and a silo after. I want to do a silo for coal and a silo for coal coke, I think. So that's 134, I think? Yeah, 134 sheet metal I need. Do I have any sheet metal already? Not in here, at least. Okay. Okay, so the other thing I need is... Okay. Probably 136. Yep, okay. So make 135 of those, and let those run. Cool. Next question is, where do I want to put the mixer? I think I want to put the mixer out. That's a good question. Probably put the mixer outside. That way I can set it up to its own little thermoelectric generator, and have it on so it's on its own isolated circuit and water supply. At least for right now. I'll probably build another mixer later, so that I can so I can do potions. And that one I'll probably put inside, but I'll probably, again, put it on its own thermoelectric generator. Should probably stop breaking leaves with the shovel. Should really probably also turn that tree farm off. But, oh well. Oh, that'd be fun. I could... that involved bringing my train back, though. I think I could... Well, I just use a drum. That'd work. Yeah. Do a drum of concrete. My thought process was that I could have carried the concrete in train carts, which later on I may, when I'm actually planning things out better. But for right now, I don't think I'm going to. Alright, seriously. These trees gotta stop. You have ceased to be productive. How is this still happening? You don't have power. You're not hooked up. Where are these bloody trees coming from? Should we pick up all the saplings this time? gotta be what's happening here, is that I didn't get all the saplings. And I'm guessing there's a mod in the pack that does that if you leave saplings sit. Because I think I've seen it. I don't know what mod it would be, but I've seen where I've let saplings stand and come back later, and there is there's tree where there shouldn't have been tree, or I don't triple jump anymore, but I do fly, or I'll leave them for a bit and I'll come back, and they'll be planted instead of just floating. So I also feel like the oaks that are wild and a little untamable are a lot more common. I could cut down a lot of those floating trees now. I can actually fly instead of just kind of hover. There's a sheep over here. I don't know where that sheep came from. It's not one of my sheep. It might be in a bit, but it's not right now, so. Okay. So, guess we could put the mixer here. Whoops. Okay. So, dear. Oh my. Okay, cool. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put the mixer over here by the pond. That way I can just hook up a pump instead of doing a full... Well, I don't know, because I feel like pardon me. I feel like those are better option. Um... I don't know. I'll think about it. Either I think I'm going to set the mixer up over here. Heavy machinery, mixer... Okay. So, grab these, and that. So we said that we got one of these in the corner. Okay. Excuse me. Could you not? Is not an option? I hate this so much sometimes. I really don't want to have to reconnect, because that'll take 20 bloody minutes. Go. Thank you. Okay. That should be output, that should be input. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's that taken care of. And then... Okay. So we go... And... Can I manage to visualize it? Okay. Getting really bloody annoyed very quickly. Server don't. Server, I swear. Server, please. Very well. I'm just gonna sit here a bit. I'm not really into the whole sub for sub thing trolling station. Personally, I'm more of the mind that if somebody subs to me, I want it to be because they enjoy my content. That is loud. Um, so, you know, I tell you what I'll do, I'll take a look at your channel, and I'll see if, you know, if I like your content, then, I'll sub from my personal account instead of my, gaming account. But I'm not gonna guarantee you a sub just because I'm after one from you, if that makes any sense. You know? Not, and again, I don't have any problem with you asking for that, and, you did ask politely, which is, like I said, I'll check out your channel. But, personally, that's just not something that I'm into. Let's see, go to channel, can I open that new, will that automatically open a new tab? Cool. Okay. Right, well, I've got your channel open in another tab. I'll take a look at it in a few minutes once I figure out what's actually going on with this. And yeah, and I tell you what, we will make mono a mod, because why not? Alright. This is not going to be coming back anytime soon, is it? Alright. It's fairly late my time, so I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here, just because this isn't going to do this anytime soon. I will probably set this up off camera, get some concrete going, craft up the sheet mill and everything that I need. And yeah, tomorrow, or whenever I actually get back to it, because I might have things I need to do IRL tomorrow, we will come back and get that station built. And hopefully I'll have enough track then that I can run the line back the other direction. And yeah, that sounds pretty good. So I'd like to thank everybody who came out and joined me for a bit, even if they only hung around for a minute or two, Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. And yeah, you know, if you liked what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to be notified of when I stream in the future, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications. I will be editing this footage down eventually to cut out the parts where it freaked out or stuff that's not necessarily as interesting. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just merge the different stream segments into one video and then pull the highlights out later. But, yep. So, that's that. I am the guy running south. You guys have been awesome, and I will catch you all later.